Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco Podcast.
See a trucker, blast a trucker. Hey, like. Sandra is also Puerto Rican.
Yo! What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Midnight Paco Podcast. As always, you can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on all platforms.
I am the_great_COREE. That's where you can find me, or you can find us both on the Midnight Paco Podcast. This dude has a website,
JustinFullerComedy.com. Check it out.
Yes. And as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest in the house.
We do.
We have a fellow comedian.
Yes.
A actor.
Yes.
A poet.
What?
An author.
That's what I'm talking about.
You do music too?
I do not do music. I cannot sing. However, I do put poetry to music, and I have written 2 songs.
Nice.
So, dope.
But I cannot sing. If I sang, my brother would be mad as shit right now.
Husband, father, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Britton Grace in the house.
Thank you.
Well,
I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
So where can they find you on your socials?
You can find me at Britton Grace on Facebook, at Britton Grace Official on IG, and Britton Grace 1 on TikTok.
Dope.
Nice.
Yeah, and I need every bit of those followers, new support. I need all that.
I'll put links in the description, y'all, so you can check it out.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is hit it and go to his page, baby. So how long you been doing comedy, baby?
I've been doing comedy about 6 years now.
6? Okay.
6? Yeah, nice. 6 years. I started in Atlanta before I moved to Ohio, but I wasn't hitting no open mics or really pursuing it like that. You know what I mean? So sure. And then it took for that would have been my first time being brave enough to jump on stage to do comedy. It was like 3 years after that, moved to Cleveland, and then that's when I started from there. The first time was at the B-side.
Okay.
It was Greg Summers. That might have still been a Make You Laugh, but it went Mondays. I know it's ultimately produced by John Bruton, but Greg Summers was the host and just really the liaison that was running that night for that show. And that's when I had met Comedian Tank with the C down there.
Dope.
And both had great performances. We both was studying each other while we was on stage, just peeping the punchlines, the chemistry, like the writing. And then after the show, he came up to me and was like, "Hey man, I want to work with you. I think you dope." I said, "I thought you was funny as hell too. I think you was dope." And then from there, we had a show that he put together. And from there, it was magical that night, no lie, on Akron Street, on Dope. Brown Street, man. That thing was so turned, man. It was so turned. But later in the second half, we'll be able to really dive in all that. But long story short, that for me was the beginning of my comedy career.
Okay.
Nice.
Rocking the stage and then seeing somebody else just as hungry, just as creative, just as serious as you say, "Hey man, I feel like we got something. We got something, and we got something together. We need to work."
Dope.
And
okay, but so in Atlanta, you say you tried it once.
Yeah, I tried it more than a few times, but it wasn't serious. It was in spaces. Like the first time, I had got up on stage, and it was just on some just being in the moment, seeing somebody to go up. I don't know if y'all ever been somewhere, and then whether you paid tickets, you out on a date, you had a comedy show, or you was interested in, like, I want to become a comedian, but you at a show and you see somebody go up, and you just be like, "Oh, I know I can do that."
Oh yeah.
I'm funnier than him. You know what I mean? On that type of stuff. So I was there that night on a comedy show, and a couple of my cousins, they really weren't feeling the comedy show, and then they were just like on some, that was their viewpoint. Man, this shit ain't going too good. Man, you could do that. You know what I mean? We bet you could do that. Like, you should try it, man. You could do that.
Okay.
And it's just like, I knew then, I'm like, I love watching it, but that's a different type of funny.
It's a different animal.
That's
right?
a different animal.
Yeah.
I knew it then from not being in it, you know.
Yeah.
But it just kept ringing in my head, ringing in my head.
But how old were you then?
At that time, I was 22.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 22 years old.
Okay.
It was so crazy. That was the night before my 23rd birthday. Then my 23rd birthday, we went right back to the comedy club, and we saw Michael Collier that night.
Okay.
We saw
Shout out to
Michael
Michael
Collier.
Collier.
Yeah, Michael Collier. We saw Michael Collier that night. He did his thing.
Michael
Then
Collier.
afterwards, they had a open mic showcase.
Okay.
And then at that thing, that's when I went up.
So
Yeah.
you got 5 minutes?
Did I have 5 minutes?
No, did they give you how long?
No, I think it might have been like 6 or 7.
Wow.
Yeah, it might have been 6 or 7 there.
So did you just go out there?
The first three was going real good, but I
Okay.
ran out of shit to say, and it went bad. The last 3 minutes, it was the last 3 minutes
I
when
was saying, boy, you don't think
Horrible.
5 minutes ain't shit, but 5 minutes could be
the
long
last
death,
3 minutes
boy.
was horrible. Y'all remember the episode where Will Smith tried to do comedy on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I think he went after like D.L. Hughley or somebody like that, and he got up there and he was like, you know, then I told the bitch. That's pretty much how I was
How does that way?
with the rest of my punchlines. It was like, and then you know, and then I was there. I was the only one, you know, horrible.
Hey, but that's wild.
Yeah, I
especially
mean,
for the first time, 7
I mean,
minutes.
I
So that's how
understand.
you
7
learn.
minutes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you just jumped up. No, because when I did it, I knew I was going up, so I prepared at least 5, even though it may not all went great. In the middle, they didn't do the best. But that's when I learned you don't bring up a name unless you know everybody knows that name.
Well,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what
If you're
you
trying to
think,
do a
yeah.
joke and you're saying something about somebody, if nobody knows who you're talking about,
Yeah.
it is what it is. You know what I mean? People ain't gonna get it. You know
You
what
ain't
I'm
gonna get it.
saying?
Unless, I mean, that's where your writing come in, though. Then,
Well, I
Your
don't feel too bad, Great Britain, because
Yeah, right.
yeah.
my first time, you know, God rest his soul, Pete.
Shout out to Pete.
Shout out to
Rest in
Pete
peace,
and
Pete.
at the
Yeah.
Funny Stop, and he didn't have a problem telling people this either. Like he'll bring people in the club and he'll point to the people on the wall because he had pictures on the wall, and he'll be like, "You see Steve Harvey? He started right here." He was like, "Who else was it? John Hinton? He started here." And then he'd be like, and I'll be sitting there, and he'll be like, "You see Cool C? He first started here 2 minutes. He did 2 minutes." Because I got up there and was like,
2 minutes.
That's it. It was it.
I went up
He
there.
got
and
5. He didn't stay up there 5
I
minutes.
said, "All right, that's all I got. God bless you. Good night. I'm gone. That's my time." I had 2 minutes, man.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, and I
Yeah.
got off stage. I didn't want to die up there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I said what I said and
And then you got up out of there.
got up out of there.
He
So
got his toe in it.
Yeah.
And then jumped out that
and jumped
bitch.
out there, and
Hey.
then
But
you
they
go.
prepared for next
And
time.
then old infamous Pink gonna keep reminding him every time he come in the
Yeah.
club. See him? He did 2 minutes.
Everybody,
He
every
told
time.
everybody that.
It was
Oh, my
hilarious.
goodness.
That was the one thing he did.
and he called me
all the
Hollywood
time.
for some
And
reason.
then Pete, man.
Yeah, shout out to
He
Pete.
called you Hollywood.
That was his nickname for me.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Maybe he seen something.
I don't
Or
know.
maybe he said, only a Hollywood nigga gonna have name CC. I'm sorry, can we cuss on here?
You can
Yes.
say whatever you want.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, good. My bad.
I mean, we just
I
can't
didn't-
bring up
I
certain
probably-
names, but we
Okay,
ain't gonna
cool.
get into, we
yeah,
ain't
I
gonna
was
get
just
into
wondering about the
politics.
lamb, like-
Yeah, like the
so,
orange
you know.
dude.
Yeah.
Don't bring his name up.
Okay, no,
Yeah, because we get flagged on. When you talk about government stuff, boy, you get flagged.
We get
It's
flagged.
wild.
Yeah,
So
y'all
we
probably
try to-
already trying to work
Woo.
through the ranks or whatever, the dugout, you know what I
I
mean?
know, but we like to
my.
talk
Keep it-
shit too, just on like
No.
social stuff.
Okay.
You know, it's like you gotta be
Yeah.
like, meh. Like
No, I
whatever.
understand.
You know, but
Yeah,
it's
man.
not about that. It's about you.
Yeah,
So you were 23, and then when you came up here, so
Yeah.
when did you like meet up with Tank?
Man,
Like what
with
day?
that-
How old were you when you met up with him?
That was what, the year,
'Cause you're
was that
what?
2019 or 2018? 19? I'm 36 now.
Okay.
So that was 19.
Okay. So you're not my age.
So that was-
okay.
yeah, 6
I was
years
trying to
ago.
put out because I know we were talking. I'm like, I thought you were around.
Yeah, that was
mine.
6 years
Okay.
ago. Might have 6 years ago. I think that was either September or October when that show was. It definitely was a fall. You know, in the summer, early fall.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we met you like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my first show with you was the comic book
Oh,
with Javon.
Javon Bates.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
think
to
it was
Javon.
me, you,
Yep, Javon Bates.
and I think Mayo.
Anthony Mayo.
Me, you, Mayo. Yep.
Yeah.
I think it might have been somebody
And
else.
somebody else. There was a singer.
I think we met
A singer, and who was the headliner that night? Was it Rob? What was Rob Ward that?
It might have
Not-
been.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Rob Ward.
It wasn't.
I think it was. It wasn't.
Because that was the show I was supposed to be on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I can't.
Was Chad there?
Yeah, Chad. I think Chad was there.
Chad was there. Yeah.
But I think we met Britton before that. At
Your memory is better than mine. I just
was
know
it
that
Funny
was.
Stop?
No, we met Britton at the front stage along with Tank.
Oh, center. Oh, front. Is it front?
The front stage.
Front stage.
Front stage.
Oh yeah, in
Ro-
Severance.
Yeah.
Yep.
Roselle.
On my side. Yep. That's
Shout out to Roselle Lamar.
Yeah, shout out to Roselle. That was a dope little
Yeah,
spot.
that was dope
man.
venue.
I liked it there, man. That was
I did
fun.
too. Yeah, that was the first time I
times.
saw Britton Grace, and he was, you know, he was an energetic comic. You know, he was one of those fearless guys, and I was like, man.
thank you, man.
And he said he was coming from Atlanta. He told me he had I think you said you was the official comedian for the NFL or something back then, or
Oh
something.
no, not the not the official. It was the NFL P&E.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was something like that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, I wish. Speaking into this, I wish.
P&E.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep. I wish. You know what I mean? I wish. No, we had So I was a part of this group, and still is a Crew 216. As artists creatively recognizing everyone's worth.
Okay.
So we had joined together, and you have actors, comedians, comics, musicians,
The whole
poets in
entertainment.
there. Yeah.
Dope.
Yep. So going out there on that show when we visited LA for the for the Super Bowl for that year, and then we was part of the P&E, and what that was, they had intermission shows and like the pregame shows, and we
Okay.
were the headliners for that show out there.
Oh, that's dope.
And
man.
yeah, and it was where economically the NFL players was getting and even college players and like coaches and people, they were meeting up, and they were at that time talking about EFT,
Okay.
which haven't made it like
Right.
you know it, like
that's that investment on the photograph.
like cryptocurrency
Yeah,
was
yeah.
coming down the pipe. Yeah, so it was like the business side of it, and yeah, we were in entertainment for that. Yeah.
Okay, that's
It was
that's
a
super dope, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
How was that experience?
It was dope, man. It was dope. Of course, we met some NFL players, a couple of retired Hall of Famers.
Okay.
What was dope about it was getting that the insight for the business,
Right.
and about that was my introduction for me to crypto and wallet, Coinbase and stuff like that.
Right.
Actually being in a room where I can ask questions and they tell me something, and I'm like, let me see what this is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
Because it's still foreign to me. Like I'm
It's
still
foreign to
learning.
me too, man.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
tried
saying?
to mess
But-
with it. I don't even mess with it now. I don't
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, it's like
I just do parlays.
you said you just do parlay.
Parlays, baby.
Hey, it's been-
Because I
you
know
know-
what I'm picking,
No.
baby. If that dude don't
What's the
hit,
return
whatever.
on that investment? What's that?
Well, I put in 50.
Man, I don't.
I put in
And you
50
the ring.
bucks. I put in 50 yesterday. I won 700, baby.
I mean,
Let's
Oh
go.
shit! Okay, then.
I mean, it ain't always been that way.
It ain't always been that
You
way.
better
bro.
take
It was-
that and flip it.
It was good night,
I've been in this air
night.
like, come on, bro.
It was good night,
A
night.
37 leg parlay. Come on,
if
man.
I could, I
37,
would.
hey.
They
He
stopped
was
at
like, look,
25.
He was like, I only put in $2 and I can win 20,000. I'm like, Jay.
I hit a
What you
22
doing,
legger
bro?
last night, baby, on $5. Don't mess with me.
Where you doing the 22 legger at?
Hockey.
Hockey.
Shots
Oh,
on goal.
Okay,
Shots on goal.
that's wild. Oh, he ain't messing
Shots on
around. He
goal,
ain't messing
baby.
around.
Yeah, but Britton is like, okay. So the comedy thing.
Yes.
So what made you say you can do it? Like, who are some of your influences that you watched?
My influence was
Dead or alive? I mean, I'm not asking
Dead or
for
Alive.
Mount Rushmore.
Eddie Griffin,
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, of course, Richard
Sure.
Pryor, Cat Williams, Robert Harris. Cause I used to like how he Joan. Like we had an uncle like that. Then my little brother could just for no reason he didn't, not in the cadence of a Robert Harris, but you ain't got to do nothing for him just to start. You know what I mean?
Get started.
And I feel like that's how Robert Harris was, hearing all the stories and stuff like that. But let me see who else. you know, and then like going in what would have been current in my time, but now you getting, you know, I'm just on.
Yeah.
And then after them, it would have been like Mike Ebbs, and then coming now, you know, DC Young Fly, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller. You know what I mean?
High energy.
But I know, like, far as the
High
startup,
energy.
those first 5 that I named,
Okay.
they, you know, that was like, man, this is amazing. Like, what is this
Right.
type of stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, see, I didn't know I could just go try out and do it. Because I seen them, I'm like, yeah, of course they're up there doing it. That's Eddie Murphy. You know what I mean? Chris Rock. You know, it's all these people. You think.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a path. I didn't know you just go do open mics until, you know, later on listening and found out. But yeah, it's dope.
No, absolutely. I remember it's
Crazy.
I mean, I didn't know either. What got me though was Def Comedy Jam. I remember true story.
Yeah.
I got my ass whipped. We was living in Battle Creek, Michigan, 252 Jordan Street. Man, I had to be like 5 years old, and I remember it might have been a week or whatever before I came. I remember seeing my family over, and within my mind, it was not too long after that. The grown-ups was downstairs and they was watching Def Comedy Jam, and I heard Martin on stage and he was clowning, and he was just, you know, Martin being Martin, but being silly and stupid, which I've been seeing in my household around my mamas and my uncles and anybody that come over their crib. You know what I'm saying? Not too long after that, I seen it, and my friend Abram asked if I can go next door, come down to their house for a little bit. My mom told me the time to be back in there, and she chastised me like, "You better have your ass back." You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Okay, good." So go over there, get caught up and watching fucking Def Comedy Jam, and that's some shit I ain't even supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. You ain't supposed to.
That made you late coming home?
Yeah.
Whoa.
She came up with her and whipped my motherfucking ass, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it paid off.
Like, for sure.
It paid off.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
all.
even though that's a dope Lions hat, I was wondering why you had it on.
Oh, Michigan.
Okay.
Yep,
So you from
absolutely.
Atlanta, Michigan?
Yeah, born in Michigan. Yeah, raised in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
And now live in Cleveland.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
Because I never heard, you know, you sound like Atlanta.
Oh yeah,
When
nah.
you talk.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a sound person because
nah.
I probably imitate you when you leave.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what I do.
maybe, and it's maybe because when I moved down there, I was like 13, 14, so I was already in my Midwest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What it was gonna be was what it was gonna be. I was, you know, gonna be Midwest. So I think that definitely has a lot to do with it. You know what I mean?
I listen to the way people talk. And
Yeah.
You'll be surprised of like the different accents.
That you.
I found
Oh,
out I
man.
have one. I didn't know I have
Oh,
one.
this dude,
Yeah.
he be
Didn't know.
like up top my pocket.
I know.
Pocket.
Yeah, that's that Erie PA accent.
Not that I'm aware of. I don't get it. Yep.
He be like, I got a doctor's appointment. I'm like, huh?
That's the overbite. I'm thinking.
No,
The way
that's
you said
that
doc.
PA, man.
Doctors.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
he goes to the doctor and he up top, and
I
I'm
say
like,
up top, huh?
Yeah.
Up top.
All talk.
I don't even
now that I
say.
brought it to your attention.
I say up top all the time.
No,
Top.
you like top. You
Up
like
top.
yeah.
Up top.
That's that Erie PA.
It's
But
up top.
no, I'm a sound person. I just think the accents are fascinating. I be listening to people talk and just trying to just grab where they
Imitate
come
them.
Where
from.
they come from, pull their culture. Like, I mean, see what they're about.
little bit, a little bit.
Accents is
I mean,
everything, I guess. Damn, somebody got hit. We ain't gonna, hold on.
Don't hit my car again, please.
We ain't gonna put that out there. It sounded like you ain't hear that. Yeah.
Oh, people in Tokyo drift outside the studio.
Crazy.
Yeah, but you know, so your comedy style, like your writing style, like where do you think you're pulling that from? Like, who would you say you know your style? Because you like you young and you move around a little bit. You know, you're not jumping crazy, but you
No,
move a little bit.
So you said pulling it from? Well, you mean like inspiration,
like,
or what do you mean?
influences, or like your style, like you know
my style.
I mean, it's your own. It's definitely your own.
Yeah, you know, not that there's nothing wrong with it, but unless somebody on the outside, you know, was comparing, but I don't really compare it to nobody that I looked at who's.
No, you got your
started
own thing going
inspiration.
on, bro.
Yeah, but I would say, it's just energetic, silly at times, sometimes very, very intentional, and just realize experience, because it be stuff in my head when I'm at work or I'm dealing with the wife, dealing with the kids, and stuff just pop in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or I'm on the phone talking to bro, talking to Comedian Tate, talking to my homies, PJ, Dave, some other people. We just have conversations, and it'd be like it happened in real life.
Right.
And then I'll always come back somehow with a punchline. You know what I mean? Yeah. My bro Tank like that too, but it don't be coincidental. You know what I mean? We just be talking and laugh, and then later on that conversation will spark something. So then all that they get to flowing, rolling to your mind, I start writing it down. So it'll be real life conversations, you know what I'm saying, in a nutshell, that
brings it out.
That brings it out.
In a conversation, I'm sure you're like, oh, that's a bit.
So when did you do you think you found your rhythm, or?
Oh yeah, I'm still finding my rhythm. Like, I know from being in this thing, like it's been 6 years. It's been a great 6 years. It's crazy how he over there scrolling on his phone and going down memories. Like, I was literally doing that. Like,
you talk about
over the weekend.
Tank with a C?
Yeah.
Shout out to Tank with a C.
Shout out to Tank with a C.
For sure. But doing that and realizing, like, man, I'm favored. I love what I do. It's been 6 years, and it's been a great 6 years for me. Just looking at all the shows that I done did, you know what I mean? Seeing the journey and the evolution. And I would say I done found some rhythm in that. But on a macro view, I know that I still haven't mastered it yet, if that make any sense.
Yeah, you
and
working
I still
on it.
ain't wrote my best joke.
No, I get it, because
it's still coming.
And you know, because
you know
they call the medical field the medical practice. They call the law firm the law practice.
The law practice.
And I call comedy practice.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, because we still practicing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You just grow and you have different experiences, so you get better jokes, and then you create different things, and then you may come up with one of your better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And not even that, you're still going to try and top it, because you're always trying to figure out, better things to say or to do, or so. Like you said, it's a practice.
It's a practice.
Yeah.
So this gentleman here is what you call a, for everybody that was out on TV when I was coming up, they had multi-talent, let's take, for example, Demond Wilson, Lamont Sanford.
Okay.
This dude could sing, he could dance, he can act. And when I was watching TV coming up, I was thinking that's the way you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to do all of that stuff. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't stop with Britton Grace, because he could do comedy. He said he'd do poetry.
Right.
And he can act.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you desire to do more acting roles, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely desire to do that. I feel like in God's time, it's God paintbrush on everything. So
for sure.
I just put out there and pray, for Him to sharpen the gift that He gave me, and then for me to walk in purpose when I do it. Within that, if I keep doing that prayer and I know that it's coming, all in God's time with His paintbrush, that once I get more freedom, I feel like that's when I'll be able to jump rope and go ahead and become a full ninja into the acting or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Got you.
For sure. When I get my freedom up a little more, other than that, whatever the schedule permits, Yeah.
What have you been in?
Man, what you mean as far as acting?
Yeah.
So I had did some plays that shout out again to Crew 216. My homies, Crew man, we used to just produce our own shows and put it on. Everybody had their characters and bring their talent, what they good at, had they input on stuff, and then like the overall creative directors of the thing was Dave Johnson and Jamil Smith, R&B singer in Cleveland, and then another powerhouse poet out in Cleveland, Jamil Smith.
Okay, dope.
But we used to we did plays, and then from doing our plays, we did one Valentine's Day down at Captivate 2019. Man, it was jam packed in there too. A sold out show, and it was dope. It was spectacular. You just had to be there. It was a movie. But from there, we met another play producer, but she was doing stuff in theaters, playwriter. She went by Superwoman Productions, and then we did a play for her downtown Cleveland.
Okay.
And it was dope. It was dope.
Was that the
might have
photos
been like
that I saw in the
between
Galleria?
like 300 or 400 people, something like that.
Dope.
No, the Galleria, that was the photo shoot we did for the Super Bowl P&E
Okay.
advertisement. Yeah,
Okay.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I told Britton, off camera, but you guys can probably see it. You see my nose? I'm nosy. I be in all the business. I be like,
We all the business.
what he doing? What Britton doing? What he doing?
All the business.
Yeah, that's what these phones is for. It's lit up, and you see my nose is probably lit up because I'm nosy. That's what these phones are
Oh,
for.
yeah.
No, but you know what? Like this brother is
That's
doing
what I'm
like
doing.
talented things, and he's in the arts, and he said he's willing to do more
I'm willing,
acting
definitely
roles.
willing to do more and get better, man. Just
He's a poet,
Dope.
and also
Author, right?
yes.
author. He
Yeah,
has a book.
Absolutely.
What's the name of your
Thanks
book
for
you
that.
got out, man?
Yo, y'all got a book on, if you like spoken word poetry, or just like reading, motivational, inspirational. It's about love, spirituality, God, and somewhat of my personal journey throughout every poem. Every poem was intentional, but it's called Finding Grace Through Poetic Therapy.
Okay.
It's on Amazon, or you can hit me up on any of my social medias, and then I also have physical copies. But Finding Grace Through Poetic Therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My own personal journey through life, and what I done been through, and just how God delivered me, because we was having this conversation off camera, but a lot of us out here, we don't look like what we've been through. And that's how you know that God got favor on you.
Oh yeah, definitely. And another thing, I share another bond with this dude. I'm a professional driver. He's a professional driver.
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we both observe the behaviors of four wheelers.
Yeah.
So we look at the world a little differently.
Right. Yep.
Cause those four wheelers be doing some four wheeling stuff all the time.
Yeah. Them four wheelers be doing some four wheeling stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And they be doing some four wheeling stuff, and then everybody else in this be out there in that, they be really doing some shit.
I mean,
So
it's
you
just
being in
like,
a four wheeler, you really got to be on your P's and Q's. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
I don't know about you, but this is how I look at them. Like for me, I'm like I'm so impressed with myself because I'm be like super patient.
Yeah.
Like you have to be. Like you can't have a four-wheeler mentality and out in 18 wheels every day. You can't.
No, you can't. You can't.
You can't. But sometimes they get to me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like,
I'm in my car with 18-wheel mentality. Y'all need to get out my way.
Move, bitch. You see, little Chris hazy. I love disturbing the peace.
I've had to learn patience.
like I always say,
The woosah.
when I'm in my car, I turn on my blinker. I gotta say, "Can you let me over, please, please?" But when I'm in my baby, the big boy, I put on my blinker.
You start to feel it.
I'm getting over. I'm letting you know by the blinker. Like you need to make a decision. Either you get over or get crushed. It's up to you.
So you go to a whole different mentality when you're in your big boy, huh?
Mm-hmm. You have to be.
Yeah.
You have to be.
Yeah.
And I wish I had an engine brake. I wish I had a loud engine brake, like.
Wait, in the regular joint, in the car.
Yeah, I wish I had it all the time because that's straightening.
No, I do. It will get some. It is loud as shit.
That's straightening.
It
like when you hit that. Brrr, I don't know what they think that is, but they straighten up real quick.
That's like that side of the road joint.
Yeah,
that'll straighten you up. That'll sober you up too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ain't nobody worried about that.
For sure.
So real quick, Britton, if we can wave a reality magic wand
Absolutely. Okay.
What would you be doing? And this is your opportunity for the world to see.
If we can,
A reality magic wand.
a reality magic wand.
Yes, sir.
So considering, since it's a reality magic wand, I could be doing anything I want to do, right?
Yes.
Right. But it's like, when I say reality,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like
Bring it into
not
existence.
driving, not having wings grow out your back.
Yeah, no, I got you. But a reality, so I can do it.
Reality magic wand.
What do you want to see your future to be, baby?
Right now, look at the camera
Okay,
and tell
for
the
sure.
world. Reality
Again.
magic wand.
Bring it to
A
life.
reality magic wand. It's a good question. I don't know. I would say, it's funny, man. For reality magic wand, like, and what would I be doing? I can say, man, throughout my life right now, like all of the upset, you know what I mean, pain, losses, trauma that I've been through, but all the beauty that was inside of that seemed like it was small, I'm starting to realize in my life right now they actually was big. It was them moments that defined me. It wasn't the trauma, even though I had responses to some of that, but it was the peace inside that.
Yeah.
is what I'm going for, and I feel like I'm responsible now that I got kids of being that for them so it can amplify in their life. So I say all that to say, if I had a magic reality wand, I would be doing exactly what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
That's what I would be doing. I would be me doing exactly what I'm doing right now, even though I ain't got it all figured out yet, but that's a part of the journey. You know what I mean? That's what make everything divine. I'm here for a reason. I know that.
Right.
I'm here for a reason. I got one fingerprint that's identical and sacred to me. And I outswim the whole bunch of other motherfuckers to get here. So
yeah,
God got
facts.
me right where I need to be at.
People forget that fact.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what?
I feel like God got me right where I need to be at, right where I'm at right now. So I don't want to be doing nothing else but this.
Y'all heard it.
That's what I feel like.
Heard it.
So you know, I'm going to say this. You know, and I'm nobody. I don't know nothing. You know, you say you 36.
Yeah, 36.
36. This brother is 36 years old, and I don't know. From 5 years ago, this dude keep getting better and better with his comedy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You know, and I'm saying that because I've seen his comedic career grow. I think so. And he has his head on his shoulders. He's a husband. He's married.
Yes, sir.
I'm 50 years old. He's did something that I was afraid to do. I was afraid to do. I always said in my mind, I'm gonna be 50 when I get married. I'm 50 now, and he did it earlier than me.
Yeah.
And he's operating. He's doing his comedy career. He's doing his professional trucking career. I've seen trucking careers like, you know, speaking for myself personally, if you're in a relationship and you get on the road, your relationship is out of here. You know what I'm saying? This dude has survived that.
That's real.
And also comedy. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you're an entertainer, so you have to meet someone. Shout out to his wife.
Right.
You have to
Yes.
meet someone that understands the assignment. You know, it all plays a part.
Absolutely.
Believe it or not, everybody. It's like
yeah.
you got to have a supportive spouse
Yeah.
that
absolutely.
understands the game and understands that, like, hey, I'm at work.
Yeah.
Right.
Women are gonna come up to me, women and men gonna come up to me and say, I enjoyed your performance, this, that, and other.
No, yeah, absolutely.
And she has to
it's
be-
all a part of it. Yeah.
She has to be comfortable to say, look, you at work.
Yeah.
I ain't coming to your job like you ain't coming to my job.
Absolutely.
Or maybe sometimes you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Sometimes you do come to your job. But I'm just saying, like, she understands that you're an entertainer.
Absolutely.
She ain't mugging everybody that's coming to you.
Yeah, so all right, so wait, it depends on how you coming now. It depends on how you
like,
coming.
let me know.
Because you know, I can't act like there's not no ones out there, especially when you doing your thing. You know what I mean? You funny and you handsome. That's gonna be you got a vibe that's gonna be a combination. You know what I mean? So where she did teach, she taught me because it's been times where I might have been naive. I'm just when I'm out there, I'm me. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing my job. But
Right.
I have noticed the difference to when it is ones that where they smitten by the performance, think it's funny or whatever, and where they either ask, "Hey, are you married?" You know what I'm saying, or you got a lady, or then there's ones that they just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? They just see what they see, they like what they like, and they wanted what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? At that time, so you got ones out there, and the energy may look different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the conversation that you have, and then sometimes where you may see one thing, and then your spouse or your support is seeing another. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then y'all kind of mean until you know what I mean. Shit can be missed, but you won't know that until you had that conversation.
Right.
But at the same time, Britton,
Yeah.
and I'm only speaking from my experience with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't saying I know everything about you, but
Yeah.
she ain't at all your gigs,
Nah, she not.
and
You know?
and that's because she understands.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you got to have somebody
And we
like
got
that.
them damn kids too, because she be holding it down at home. But yeah,
No, but that's important though. You gotta realize that's important though.
that's very important.
Like
It's very important. It's very important. What I love about her that we can have those conversations, and then to want to understand, because I'm the one that's still out here. I'm the one that's still doing it. I'm the one that's still pursuing entertainment. She's not. You know what I mean?
Right.
So on the outside, people can assume or get a different perspective of what's going on, but only you know what's going on.
Right,
And if you
right,
got a
right.
partner, it's still as strong as they may be or come across, it's still your duty to explain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Like, this is what it is. This is how it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna be like this sometimes, or it's gonna be like X, Y, and Z. So now they come into more in your world, so they can be like, okay, I can get that.
So
you know?
so definitely it I mean, this is a part of entertainment that most people don't talk about. Like they don't talk about like how it can actually put a wedge in your relationship or not. If she
It's all up to
understands,
you.
it depends on certain factors. Like was she with you before entertainment
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
after entertainment?
She was
Or
with me before
entertainment.
Before entertainment.
Okay, so she understood.
She always knew that I had like a entertaining spirit. You know what I mean? And there was something that she knew my aspirations of things early on when we got to an end. She motivated and inspired and spoke life. You should do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
important, y'all.
We're on the
That's
journey together.
important.
When you can see it at the beginning, you know what I mean? Because some people then they would just decide like, nah, I don't want to deal with this.
Right.
So
you know what I mean?
I'm single, and I deal with the fact that I say I tell them my trucking schedule,
Yeah.
and then I said on my off days I'm doing comedy and podcast related things, and their question is, well, when do you have time for a significant other and stuff like that? Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm thinking. Like if you wanted to date,
Before
like,
or after the event? What are we talking about?
That's what I'm
You're
saying.
there.
Like,
Yeah,
like
you're there.
if you
You're
wanted
still
to
there.
date The Rock or Idris Elba, you think he gonna be at home 24/7? No,
Nah.
those cats gonna be gone.
Yeah.
That's something you should think about. Yeah.
It's all good, man. Just remember, you're an individual, and there's only one you. So if they don't take you, they miss out.
No. Shout out to your wife, Britton. Shout out to your
Facts.
wife.
Thank you.
I mean, y'all.
Shout out to Tier, baby.
Y'all both young, and
Absolutely.
and she's good looking. He's good looking. So it's like,
Appreciate you.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and she understood the assignment. That's dope.
Yeah.
You got to have a understanding of what's going on. Like, like
You
if
definitely
I'm coming
gotta
home to you,
understand.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
I didn't say it.
I love you. If
I didn't say it.
a man coming home, especially I'm saying like
Yeah.
you're doing right, and you carry your family with you. A man that's coming home is definitely underrated. You know what I mean? I feel like you come home because you got love at home.
right.
The man ain't got love at home. He not coming home.
Oh,
So-
You know what I mean?
so-
Not saying that y'all just got to deal with a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm just saying ultimately underlining when a man is coming home, a man knows that he got love at home, or he ain't coming home.
Flat out.
That's just simplicity of how our mind
Like
works.
one of the things that I
for
always
sure.
say in the trucking world, and these companies that you work for, they always nitpicking and stuff like that. I always say, if a driver goes out and he comes back to the yard with no damaged equipment, nobody got hurt, that's a beautiful day.
That's a beautiful day.
That's a beautiful day.
'Cause
Wouldn't
it's
you agree with that?
Absolutely. Because there's so much that go into our mind.
Right.
Or our day period.
In our day.
I was out on the road and I actually
Man.
saw a whole tire with the rim bounce across the freeway.
It be some crazy stuff you see.
And at 70 miles an hour, if you hit that tire,
It's
it's
a
a
wrap.
wrap.
It fucks some shit up.
Yeah.
And not only
That's
if
a
it
bad day.
don't mess yours up, it can go up under the whole tractor, come out the rear of the trailer, hit somebody, and now you responsible.
Right.
Or
It's your fault.
Or a gator, which is one of the tires that pop.
Oh, you driving? You said, yeah, okay, I got you. I thought
Like-
you said, I ain't never drove my shit in the sand or
No, I'm just saying,
I
like-
thought he was talking about a gator. I was like,
well,
what?
we going down to
where he
Florida?
driving at? Wait,
You going down to
we
Florida?
Thought he hit gators, my
we call
bad.
the gator
All right, I
the
got you.
tire. When a tire blow,
Okay,
be
I ain't
like
know
the
that was
whole-
called a gator. You learn something
I
every
call
day. You know what I'm
gators the
saying?
cops.
Yeah.
No.
Because they sit out there
those
looking
the
like
bears.
gators.
Those
ready
are the
to
bears.
snatch you.
No, but like one of our tires.
As
If
a bear, I
one of
get
our
it
tires
back on
blow,
gators.
Yeah.
we got 18 tires. One of our
Absolutely.
tires blow, you might leave a gator in the middle of the freeway.
Oh,
Okay, I
yeah.
see
that
what
bitch
they
go
do. It
boom.
look like a little dark. Yeah,
It look
like
like
the
a
way the
gator.
body. Okay,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You learn.
So-
I ain't know that.
So it
That's
look like
wild.
one of them snakes on 4th of July.
No, that's a big ass.
No,
one.
that's a
yeah,
gator.
that's
So,
a gator.
so look, check this out. It may look harmless. You can swerve around it, but guess what? We drive double axles, and what those double axles are cannons.
Yeah.
Meaning, if we roll over it, it can shoot the fuck back, like shoot it back at the car behind us. That's why it's important for us to have mud flaps
To catch him.
to catch it to either slow down the impact.
slow down speed.
Right.
He's going over his DOT book.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just
so
saying,
y'all
like,
no.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so our job is dangerous because
Yeah.
you hear a lot of even my kids was like,
Yeah.
man, all you do is drive.
They don't get it.
Man,
They don't get it.
Yeah.
You
They don't
dodge
get it.
gators,
You
and
worrying
stuff
about
like
what
that.
this car gonna do is people cutting you off every day.
So
You
what
gotta make the right move at the right time because
Yep.
it can be over for them, possibly over for you, or worse.
Yep, traffic's the worst.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So
guys.
basically, what I'm saying is, like, if you leave a yard and come back, that's a beautiful
It's a
day.
beautiful day.
So, like, even with you entertaining, you rock the crowd or whatever like that, and you coming home,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is.
Get it.
That's a beautiful day. So you got to have a spouse that on your team that understands that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So shout out to you,
Absolutely.
shout out to your wife for
Yeah.
understanding. Like that's great.
For sure.
That's a great thing, man.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So you basically showed us, explained to us what your,
Should we get Tank on?
well, before we do, you got anything, anything else to add?
I don't, man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got anything else to add. We still got more to go, so man. I do appreciate y'all, though. I appreciate y'all.
yes, sir.
You
We appreciate
know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for doing what y'all doing and bringing us on here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And I see all y'all across the map. I'm proud of that.
Hey,
you know
worldwide,
what I mean?
baby.
And then from what y'all told me earlier, but I ain't gonna be the first to say it. I mean, I know y'all probably gonna say it, on some time when me and Tank is up here, but it being the episode that it is,
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate that too, though.
Yeah, thank you
Meant
for
to
being
be.
200.
Episode 200, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It means a lot because
Hey.
I wanted episode 200 to be something
Yeah.
special.
Yeah.
You know what I
Episode 200.
mean? Man.
Yeah, we'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Here,
you know,
we'll hold on. We'll just pause real quick.
I'm gonna
and we'll-
pause real quick because
yeah.
I gotta pee real bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we'll bring on Tank.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
we
we're
got
gonna
the
do.
mic ready.
I'm gonna get it now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, it's very important. I mean, I think it's very important in this comedy journey to have somebody that you can relate to, that you can vent comedy, facts to. That's what Justin's always been for me since my comedy
sir.
journey.
Yeah.
We critique each other's performances. We talk about experiences we have, And I never, hated on that community that you have. And the only other person that I know that had something similar to that was like Britton, Grace, and Tank with a C.
Yeah. Welcome in.
What's going on?
For the 200th episode.
200th episode of this boy, man. Give it up for them. Come on, man. Yeah, give it up for these dudes, man. They doing their thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm happy to be back too, fellas. Happy to be back.
Yeah,
absolutely. Y'all seen Tank with a C. His episode did great, and go back and look at it again.
Yeah, check it out.
Yes, sir. I'll put the link in this one.
Yes, sir.
So
I'm 50 years old. But Tank was older than me in the comedy community, and I listened to everybody's opinions and things like that. I call, and even to this day I listen to what Tank has to say. He critiqued my performances and things like that. I'm not one of those comedians that's like, I know everything.
Oh, you can't be.
Not at all.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just said this to somebody the other day, man. I was talking to a comedian.
To the game.
I told him, hey man, if you ain't gonna listen to me, you better listen to somebody.
Facts.
Because the fact of the matter is, a lot of times people get to thinking that because either they at the same level as you, they feel they at the same level, they been doing the same amount of years as you, or some people been doing a lot of years and they think because they been doing it a lot of years that you can't tell them nothing.
Yep.
And see, my thing is this, man, you can learn from anybody. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, what are they telling you? What's the substance of what they're saying to you? Mm-hmm. See, it's one thing when somebody hating on you. Like, promise, I use me and him as an example. Me and Britton, one thing about it, we do not sugarcoat shit with each other.
Right.
No.
We don't play like that. But like, that shit wasn't good. But like, bro, it's been times I had sex and I was like, bro, I ain't think that was good. Like, yeah, bro, that wasn't your best work. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it and keeping it 100 with you.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got it, but you have to be able to do that, bro. Yeah. If you surround yourself around yes man people, bro, you're not gonna make it in this, man. You got to be around people that's gonna willing to challenge you, man, willing to push you, willing to. And the thing with me and him, we don't just do that with comedy. We do that with life. You need a person in your life like that. We like that with each other's life. Sure. It's times he came to me, but hey, bro, I'll be like, hey, bro, you was wrong on that. Or I was like, bro, did I handle this right? He'd be like, man, you ain't handle that right, bro. Right, it's like, it's accountability. And the thing is, we never get mad at each other. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's because we know it's coming from a place of, this is my little brother. Like, this is my little brother. He said, when he was to piggyback on what he said in his interview, when we met each other, it was instant.
Yep.
It wasn't no, man, what's up with this nigga? It wasn't like that. It was instant,
I
bro.
think he was gonna be on some bull,
you don't
negative
see that
vibes.
Nah,
right.
You know how many times I done told this man, man, I thank God for putting you in my life. And not just because of comedy. I thank God for putting this man in. I love this dude, man. Right. I'll kill a brick and put a rock in the hospital about this man. Right. You know what I'm saying? This is my brother, man. You know, his family adopted me. My family adopted him. This is my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's a person in my life that we can actually have real conversations, and it helps the comedy because we'll be talking about some real life shit, and then we so goofy we can't stay serious for a long time.
No, not at all.
Now we talking shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you should talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you need somebody just like what y'all got going on, man. It's dope what y'all got going on, man. Y'all rock with each other. Y'all really rock with each other. You know what I'm saying? The comedy salt and pepper out this bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And you know what? To piggyback on what you said, I mean, I know y'all relationship. You and I, Tank and I had conversations, and
hell yeah.
And it's like, me personally, from being around things and knowing what real love looks like. I ain't talking about no Paul shit or nothing like that.
We ain't grew up in that city.
To know what real love look like. Balls. I know personally that Tank loved Britton because he had some opportunities to be like blah, but he was like, he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you better not blah my nigga because I'm gonna blah your ass. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't play that. I don't play that.
Like I said, I know that that they're the they the truth, and they really love and respect one another.
So I have a question. You guys have your own do you guys put on shows like feature or like co-headlining?
Blue Boy Entertainment, baby. BBE. Blue Boy Entertainment.
I didn't want to say nothing before we got together.
Exactly. Let me tell you, it's crazy because it was idea I came up with. Right. And then when I met him, and I wanted a business partner. Like, I want somebody that can rock. And no brainer.
Right.
No brainer.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, bro? I brought it to. I was like, bro, you mind being my business partner, bro? I want some. He looked at me like, shit. No brainer.
Yeah.
And he promoted the shit. He promoted just as hard as if you doing something that you gotta have somebody that has the same vision that you got.
Yeah.
See, we couldn't be business partners if we both didn't see the same thing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be better than him. He's not trying to be better than me. We just even when we do shows together, you know what I'm saying? We got our thing. We go do shit. We call it the Me and Bro Show.
Yeah, the Me and Bro.
That's what we call it.
That is right.
He and I go together. We call it the Me and Bro Show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we have a unique way of what we do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then at the same time, Tank,
you know, clowning.
Well, kudos to Tank because he's older than Britton, and he didn't shut off the communication saying that like I can't learn nothing from Britton.
Yeah, nah.
It's like y'all learn from each other, and that's important.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like you can't. I mean,
you got too much wisdom to do that.
Yeah,
you got some people that be like, because I'm older, what can you tell me?
That's
young blood?
That's true.
It's so crazy. I just because I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but I just seen. I was watching that Kirk Flaken interview, his podcast. He got Denny Kings, and it had Ray J and Ellie Chopper.
Yeah, I seen that.
And them up on there, and it was just they were just men having a conversation, and even when you having a conversation, you get a point across. That somebody can be riding with you on their point, but that don't mean they understand it in its totality. Facts. You know what I mean?
Right.
So a question or a suggestion or a comment come after that. It's recanted for somebody to be like, no, that ain't what I meant. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
But a situation like that happened. But there was other gentlemen at the table where you can tell that they had the stature of, man, this young man really is wise. We really listening to him too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we always all students. I'm never gonna come in the room, even though I know I done had OGs tell me that I was wise. I'm never gonna come in the room carrying across or trying to tell somebody something.
Right.
I'm gonna observe. And
see, but
you know what I mean?
as being a father,
because then that cut me off from learning.
Right. Oh yeah.
And there's ways you tell people stuff.
Yeah.
See, you gotta know how to communicate with people. You know what I'm saying? One thing my dad taught me, and I learned from him. He said, "Son." He said you find ways to tell people stuff. He said sometimes there's only one way to say something to somebody. He said you say it that way. He said but other times he said you give people choices. You know what I'm saying? Because when a person feel like, you know what I mean, when a person feel like that they made that decision, for some reason they seem to grasp it better than they feel like you made the decision for them.
Right.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right.
But like I was saying, as being a father, like, you realize like, you can learn something from your children.
Shit, better say it. And I ain't talking about the TikTok dances.
No. You can learn things from your children. So, and always keep in mind, like, the day you stop learning is the day you die. So you're supposed to learn something new every day. So we got the dynamic duo in the house, like
in the building.
Like we got Tank with a C.
You see the shirts?
Yeah.
Just so y'all know, y'all see the shirts.
I got a Tank shirt on.
Yeah, you see the shirts.
This is the first time
You see the shirts.
Justin got a Britton shirt on.
Just so y'all know, in rotation too. In rotation.
Britton shirt's been on the wall, but it's like anybody that's doing something positive in this this comedy community and entertainment, I'm gonna support it all the time,
man, all day.
These guys are working, they hustling hard.
Yep. We like to highlight, man, and shine light on people trying to do big things and work on their
Appreciate
dreams,
that,
man. It's
Absolutely. And for me personally, it's like it's a competitive world we in
all day.
Absolutely.
Comedy
All day.
But I'm never like feeling like I'm in competition with Justin because our humor is totally different.
completely different.
So
And y'all supposed to be sharpening each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it should be a friendly competition. Like you think me and this nigga don't compete?
Right.
Yeah.
I give you a prime example when we compete when we just did the Tommy Davidson show. Shout out to Tommy Davidson. Shout out to Dave Rubik at Funny Farm Comedy. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Britton went up there. They had the show set up. The second show ended up going. Britton went first, I went second, then Lamont. Shout out to Lamont 3-0. He went third.
Yeah.
So when Britton went up, Britton lit that bitch up.
Yep.
I was sitting in the back like, you got me fucked up. I was like, I'm not about to go up there and dead the room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like a friendly competition. Like, hold on, man. He just got done rocking.
So you gotta come
I gotta come out rocking.
yeah.
I would be dead wrong to come up there and just make the energy do this when this brother done raised the energy. And I'm talking about, bro, both shows was good, but I'm telling you, that second show, bro, the show y'all came to, the show y'all came to, the second show, the first show was cool, but that second show, when y'all came to, that mug hit. That mug hit.
You know what? It was a great show, and shout out to everybody that put that on, and shout out to these gentlemen. I was glad that I was able to witness it.
They
put on a great show.
Appreciate y'all coming out, man. That's for real, man.
That's support from the community. It means a lot.
And it was a big time in his career, man. It's a big time in his career. And the fact of the matter, we got to share it with each other.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? And that's what made it dope.
Like.
But see, but let me tell you, Britt and I've been talking. We've had multiple conversations,
even before it happened.
Come on, man. Right. And we said, we like, bro, we want to be like, shout out to hysterical management, Carol Pennington. Yeah. We've told each other, look, bro, we want to be on the same shows together. Facts. Because we know what our energy does to a room, and how when we get together, what it does. So to be able to be on shows where he featuring and I'm headlining, or vice versa, or vice versa. Because I ain't got a problem with opening up for my nigga. Is you stupid? You know what I'm saying? Because I know what he gonna do. And I know what I'm supposed to do.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And so it's like, even with in that show, so to be able to share that moment with each other, and we said we can't wait that we can share moments together. So to be able to share that moment with, even like right now, we on y'all 200th show. This y'all 200th show, and I'm with my 200. I'm with my little bro. You see what I'm saying? I mean, to think about that, them moments that you remember, man. I'm able to share with him. You see what I'm saying? That mean a lot to me, and I know it mean a lot to him because we've talked about this, and it's manifesting. So just like you gotta believe in yourself, man. All the people you got around the world to be listening, man, believe in yourself. Even if I don't speak your nigga, whatever that said, believe in yourself.
The people out there in the world, boy. You gotta remember, there's millions.
Yeah.
So there's thousands to listen, boy. They listen and they hear us talk this shit, but we talk comedy. We all talk comedy. We introduce them to the people here. You know what I mean? And the people we mess with, and the talent that we see around Cleveland.
Absolutely.
And, you know, and obviously we've had other interviews with other people, but you know, I mean, we highlight a lot of people from the area. You know what I'm saying?
Akron in the building.
Yeah, the surrounding area.
Yeah, shout out to Akron.
I just had to say that.
Hey, the funny stuff started. I know it's Cuyahoga Falls, Akron.
That's Akron.
Yeah, funny stuff coming to club.
Yeah, so it's thank you guys for being a part of this, man. That's dope. So you guys are like thinking about like, well, I know, like tour wise and everything. Like, is that the
man, by the grace of God, by the grace of God, you know what I mean. But we feel like God already then showed us
what it could be.
Yeah. I'm talking about buku of confirmation,
facts,
and signs that as long as we keep doing our assignment, we keep listening to His voice, and you know, stay execute obedient when it's time. And stay obedient because you got to. Because I could do some crazy shit tomorrow, and the journey change, or the destiny changes. You know what I'm saying? Or I can choose to give up. You know what I mean? Let it not like God out. This is what I want. It ain't happened yet.
Right.
What's taking so long? You know what I mean? Like putting money behind it, not like other milestones, agent. You know what I mean, man? Like all that type of stuff.
Patience is a virtue.
Is a virtue. You know what I mean? But always for me that helps. I tap back into like. I love doing it. Like
so fun.
I'm gonna be doing it because I didn't seen and felt the impact I done made when people came up to the show.
Facts.
I needed you tonight.
Facts.
Right. You know,
and we both experienced that, and I'm telling you, we both experienced that on like levels of like we've called each other like, bro. This was just said to me, bro. This was just said, and then we've been places together where people have come up to us and like, hey man. What just happened to that, and I'm gonna let him get into that so you can tell what this is the Tommy Davis show. But I want to piggyback on what he was just saying. Remember this, man.
Absolutely.
Whatever God put inside you, and whatever plan He got for you, it's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. It's how long you derail it, because He gonna make it happen. Because God gonna get an ROI, return on investment. Trust me when I tell you that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's critical to be obedient, and I'm going through that right now. Being obedient. You know what I'm saying? I had to be obedient because I wasn't obedient to certain things that's happening. But it's not gonna change what's gonna happen for me. Man, life ain't gonna stop because, for one, he ain't gonna let it happen to me. He ain't gonna let me fall off. I ain't gonna let me fall off. Y'all ain't gonna let me fall off. And my mindset ain't gonna let me fall off. So with that being said, having a proper team behind me, being prayed up, reading my word, staying focused on what I know I need to do, and understanding, hey, I'm not perfect, but I'm on a journey to be the best me I can be. That's how you get to where you gonna be. And when you got a gift, you got to use it, bro. Yeah, you can't use it just sparingly. You got to use it for what that gift is meant to do, bro. And if you and I mean, I don't care what it is. It could be driving them trucks and not letting the alligators bite nobody. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what it is. You know what I'm saying? The point is, whatever gift you got, bro, you gotta utilize it because you got to use it, man. You got to use it, bro.
Absolutely. Hey, in closing, Tank, you got any final words, man? You want to let the people know what's going on with you or where they can find you and everything, man?
Oh yeah, you can find me at Comedian Tank on all social media platforms. Comedian Tank, TANC, not the one with the K, because he believe in that shit I don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? TANC, man. Comedian Tank, TANC. Yeah, that's how you can find me on all social media platforms, man. Definitely, man, be on the lookout for BBE, Blue Boy Entertainment.
Yes,
me and my little brother, man. It's just like I say, man, listen, man, we believe in what we doing. You see what I'm saying? And these, just like these dudes believe in what they doing. So, but follow your dreams, believe in what you're doing, and don't let nothing or any circumstance derail you from who you supposed to be, man. And that's a big ass Tank fact.
Tank fact. What you got any final words?
Absolutely, man. Everything he just said, man, is definitely gold. And just remember, man, God put something on you for a reason.
Facts.
Don't second guess it. It's when we second guess it, that's when we let all the noise get in.
Amen.
Absolutely.
I'm dealing with a whole lot in life right now. Like I said, on the first half, I don't always look like what I've been through. And I know there's a lot of people that's out there like that. I know that I'm not alone. But I also know, I know that voice from within.
Okay.
You had people all your life telling you that. So
Facts.
just take that seed that was planted a long time ago. You water it by being consistent and practicing. And you definitely water it by, keeping God alive with you. And you keep him alive when you know he with you all the time.
Definitely.
I want to say one thing to y'all too real fast, though. Man, I really, really am proud of y'all brothers, man. From the very first time I met y'all to where y'all at right now, I really want to shout that out. That this speaks volumes what y'all doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to say this too, man. If y'all get to the top before me and Britton, man, make sure y'all save us a spot.
Oh, for sure, man.
Right? Make sure y'all save us a spot.
All day.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all save us. And we gonna do the same, bro. We gonna do the same. And I mean that, bro.
Vice versa,
thank
man.
you,
Definitely.
Yep, y'all always real.
We make it, you make it.
Yeah.
I mean, but y'all always been real. Ever since I met y'all always been. It's like this nigga. I click with y'all quick.
Hey, man,
They got a good vibe, man. We laugh, we have conversations. You know what I mean?
I told Cool C his shirt was childish.
You know what I mean?
I told him his shirt was childish, man. We just be talking. Tell the story real fast when we get out of here, Cool C.
Real quick, I'm looking at. I'm talking to Tank on my iPhone. And I think my iPhone is slick. He got the newer iPhone.
Oh yeah, I do.
And I'm talking to Tank, and I'm like, "Damn, Tank, what iPhone you got? Because them graphics is dope. Like you look at, it's all clear and shit. Like, and he like, yeah, man, I got the, whatever it was, and he leaned against his cabinet and shit. And I'm like, yeah, and Tank was like, yeah, man, like your shirt, your Cool C shirt, like. Man, how many shirts have you sold? And I'm like, it ain't really out there, but he was like, that's what I'm saying, though. He was like, personally, I think your shirt is childish. I'm looking at him like, all right, Tank, right on, man. Like, and I'm like, I saw his shirt like, I'm like, well, maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll sell more shirts. No, but Tank keep it real with me.
In my defense, it was the image, man. It's just the way it was image. It looked like the nigga had drew with a crayon and doodled. You know what I'm saying? So I just was trying to.
It was the emoji.
Yeah.
He was like, that's my personal opinion. And I'm like, I mean, I ain't gonna get mad. I'm talking to him. I'm asking him.
But he asked me on fairness. He asked me. He asked me my opinion about it. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's childish.
Yeah, he asked me my opinion. So if you don't want the truth, don't ask me.
Look, he looking at me with a straight face, no smile. Like, personally, I think your shit is childish. And I'm like, Well, damn, Tank. Thanks a lot, bro. No,
That's how you find shit out in life.
No,
Whether you agree to take
Tank,
the proof from you or
Tank's
not.
been the
That's
same
real.
and straight shooter,
That's
and I
real.
appreciate that.
It looked like your dude was melting on the shirt. That's why I said that. It like when you like he was melting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you.
I ain't never felt no weird shit from Tank. He been keeping it real since day one.
I appreciate that,
Since
brother.
day one. And on that note, man, where can they find you, Jay?
Everybody, you can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on all platforms.
I am the_great_COREE. That's where you can find me, or you can find us both on Instagram.
On the Midnight Paco Podcast.
Yeah.
Midnight Paco Podcast.
Hey, Tank, real
200 episode, y'all. 200 episode.
Hey, real quick, Tank, where can they find you on your socials, brother?
Comedian Tank on every social media platform, all of it. Remember TANC, Comedian Tank.
Britt?
Yes, sir. And again, I'm Britton Grace on Facebook, at Britton Grace Official on IG, and Britton Grace 1 on TikTok. Thank you.
Everybody,
Bye.
200th episode. We love you all.
Yes,
Check
yes,
you
yes.
out next
Favorite,
week.
much favorite.
Oh,
Favor and blessings to
yeah,
y'all.
definitely, man.
Peace.
200 episode.
Out.
200.
Peace to everybody.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.